Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your timeless love variant reading where we discuss however love may be absent or present in your life, or you may just be here because you caught a vibe and seeing whether or not anything within the storytelling time is yours. Please bear in mind a few things before we get into the reading, as we get ready for the reading. I am Master 7th, aka 7th, that reads these energies for you should you want to know who she is, what she has to offer, and what I am all about. There is a link in the description box below for some details. A little bit of insight is that I am a master healer that provides remote wellness and or tarot intuitive insights. There are other various links within the channel description box to help you navigate this channel, or to gain access to my sister channel. For this reading may provide you universal justice should you be Saggy in Sun rising and or Jupiter position. However, should it be anywhere else that you are aware of, or just in general, maybe you could utilize the content over there, check out my sister channel. Link can be found in the description box below. Remember that this is not a one-to-one reading. Use your discernment to take all of that which belongs to you and leave the rest behind. Alright, let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. Hopefully the saga of Virgo energy isn't haunting you like it is haunting Aries at this time. I'm saying that because this is the second time this is almost bleeding in. Interesting. Yeah, bleeding into and the energies are bleeding together in alchemy. Alright. The Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, so maybe you could benefit listening out to some of the readings over there. A sun sign Aries reading, okay, specifically. All right, Emperor. I mean, I like it. You're in the groove of things, which means if you're taking the lead right now in what it means to be you, you're taking the lead in figuring out your own inner self and what the requirements are for you to better that for yourself, and maybe also asking individuals as far as resources and how they can bring a better quality of life to you. There's definitely a lot of control. There's a lot of control in your life. It feels good. I don't think lots of it is missing. I don't think you're uncomfortable. I think there is a desire of wanting to be recognized more, though. Like a more, definitely recognition of some kind, maybe. Because the Six of Swords is saying that something about being in this role is making you want to move away from that position. Maybe it's causing you to not be... Maybe it's coming into spending time with people at home. It's taking you too much away from that, and you rather want to concentrate home life and have the responsibility there. Maybe this is also causing an issue with the relationship that you're questioning about. All right, interesting. Six of Swords is going to the King of Swords. So I don't see this being your energy. I think there is a quality of being more or less a master of your family of right now. I think you're the leader of like keeping shit together, if this resonates somehow, whatnot. Like your role is very pivotal. It's very influential. People like gravitating around your energy and wanting to not only listen to you, but more or less almost also be of service for you, Saggy. But there's something about being in that position of role. You don't really want to be in that alpha, masculine, non-gender specific energy. You want to more so be in that alpha energy. And that alpha energy is then contingent of mastering his or her own feminine and masculine energy. But there is an imbalance that the Emperor feels. So he's more or less interested in being intellectually understood. And I think that's where it's becoming very interesting. Who, what, when, where, why are the narratives coming in to make that introduction to your life, because that's where some of your life decisions could become interesting. And that could be, I mean, so many fucking variables, right? But I think that it's more contingent on somebody already having a family, and whomever they're partnered with to keep that structure of a family is not meeting you, Sagittarius, emotional, intellectual balance. So I do see someone coming in and bringing that balance, because the Emperor gets what he or she wants. No matter how many people they have to go through in order to get what they want, they'll get what they want. So I think this could be almost a bit problem. Yeah, look at that. The Magician. This energy could be controversial because the Magician could more or less also bring in in the highest vibration, which at the same time I'm hearing a oh shit, I hope not kind of energy, although it's beautiful because it's high vibration here. Is I'm almost sensing a divine counterpart wanting to come on in. I don't know, Sagittarius, if you're going to allow that to happen, because your ego is going to be very high and protective of what you already put forth for yourself. But I think a lot of you, whatever this is going to tell you a big, like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, I really have to be a bit more diligent in understanding how quickly the ether gives me what it is that I'm desiring or even not wanting, because she will push that shit right in front of my face. Alright? Don't think of hell, heaven and hell more or less in my readings being up here or down here. It's either right here or back here. And sometimes they both share the role. The good old 360 point of view of yourself. The things you've been asking for is exactly why this energy is being put forth, because you put that forth out there. And someone's going to come in and collect that coin. If the person that's coming in and collecting that coin is going to give you a headache. This person is going to give you a headache because they're going to fuck up what you've been working on from the neck down, and you're trying to figure it out from the third eye. Yet there's a disconnect, okay? I just see it from being what I am. That's why I think Aries energy, fuck. There's so much I want to say. Oh, man. All right. Aries energy is here, so I'm telling you, you may very much benefit from understanding the reading over there. Because it's contingent on being like hermit energy. Yeah, that's not the point and the moral of the reading. The universe is trying to make something make sense for those interested of themselves to be in their own magician power, because they see the world the way they see it as. A lot of y'all understand conspiracy topics and are very deep in understanding many of the various rabbit holes it has brought forth, and how it can, and how it's pretty much allows you to see that the veil has been lifted, and to speak with your guides is a very much here experience, and not something so far out yonder of like needing to make sure it exists. It's pretty much in your face, and you just feel it or not, okay? And having done that up to this point with as much passion, anger, angst, desire, and trauma, ether cannot move forward, not because you need to choose that of which you asked for it to remain, but for you to be honest with the platform that everything that manifests from you is as pure as how you intend to say it is. Because that's where some of that is not necessarily honest. A lot of you have still rooted shadow work that needs to be addressed, and that's where it's coming from. Because the divine counterpart, where your ego is saying, I don't know if I believe in it, I don't know if that's gonna come or whatever, is a vibration that's gonna fucking check you no matter what. You really can't opt out on that. Just like, however, readings up to this point have triggered you, you really can't get out of that, especially if you're the one who clicks on it. If you go step outside in the world, you really can't get out of the fact that something outside of that world is gonna trigger you. These are all moves that the human does with their own free will. And then the world that gets shaped through doing the adventures of supposed free will. Here's where we understand we are just a species taking up space. Not everyone really allows us to take up that space. And so the point is, a lot of you have done some very deep ancestral work. Look at that, 4 of Swords. Y'all understood the message in more ways than one. And maybe hiding the fact that you're not manifesting for something else, but Ether has a surprise. You're not really happy with it. Yet I do see the honesty is that it does make you giddy. And that's that inner child that doesn't know what to expect. Oh, fuck me. I didn't want this card to come out. Tower card. Let's say more or less, right? The Ether's gonna come in and sweep. Should have more or less known that was gonna come out. Yeah, it'd be fucking Queen of Cups. The Queen inside her home is fragile. That's why she is an overabundant masculine energy. Non-gender specific is what the Queen is here, alright? Whoever is doing the nurturing of the household is the most powerful individual, and that's causing the person who is the most powerful individual to be more of like being a second-guess state of mind, second-guessing kind of state of mind, without them really knowing it. And this is due to the spiritual work that they've done. It's like your spirit and your reality doesn't add up. So Ether's going to come in and test you. How do you want it to add up? How is this all going to make sense for you? Because you can't be secretly praying for something and then entertain a reality that essentially you're lying towards. Even if it's like satisfying or whatever. Even if you do, like, it's exhausting. Let's see. It's exhausting. 8 of Cups at the... Fuck. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups just flew out. Alright? 3 of Swords at the bottom is here with the 6 of Pentacles. You're doing it to try to keep the peace. Although Galaxy has the eyes to see, there's nothing peaceful about it. It's just a lot of oppression, a little bit of submissiveness, a lot of gaslighting, and a bit of uncertainty of what to do. So Ether's gonna keep pushing all the fucking buttons to say that she has no answers for you. You have the riddle and the rhyme and the reason. And you can play with however it is that you've been manifesting, because everything that you've been asking for, like literally, I see you're a Sagittarius, for crying out loud. You can more or less put the words down there and it pops out. You write flower and a flower comes growing up. That's pretty much how serious this shit is. Anyway, that's what I got for you. All right. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Whew.